The most common argument that I hear from these provider men, feminine energy type of influencers is that capitalism, corporate, and business are not made for women. So why not just let the men fight for that? And then you take advantage of the men, they take care of you. Well, that is sex work. If you're trading your security, using your body, your femininity for your survival, that is a definition of sex work, whether you are doing that with one man or multiple men. The disadvantage that you have as a woman, just being born the female gender, is huge. That is the reality. If you have so much disadvantage to start off and then you submit to the oppressor, that's like you being the prey walking into the predator's mouth. Now you're completely at their mercy. Provider men influencers tend to have a very similar story. They come from uneducated, impoverished backgrounds. They try to work in the corporate or business world, and then the first thing that they encounter is like exploitation, sexual predation. Who hasn't had that experience? If you're a woman and you started working, immediately you get touched or you get some kind of unwanted sexual attention, advancement, etc. You think I haven't had that? Every woman has had that. But you still see women climbing to the top. At the bottom of the hierarchy in business, you see more women, and then the higher you go up, you see much less. Why? Because women are trained to have the prey mindset and fall for scams and BS, oppressive conditioning, and they become complicit. The first job I ever had, I got touched by some dude. Guess what? I froze because you're not supposed to know how to deal with that. You're supposed to figure out how to deal with that and still keep going. That's how you become part of the solution. Otherwise, we wouldn't have any women in leadership, any engineers, lawyers, politicians, and then we're going to have the same problem repeating itself over and over again. So you submitting to the oppressor and trying to play the game with a dependent mindset. What dependent mindset is going to be able to run a business after some provider man gives them money? I see those women all the time. They have hobby businesses and they always fail. Or you see women who have figured out that they just have to become the oppressor to the more oppressed. So they take the naive women and they give them this fantasy and influence them to follow the path of least resistance while cosplaying the bad bitch. It takes basic foundational mindset to discern what's good for you, what's not good for you, what's respectful and what's not respectful. If you can't even discern that, then absolutely no way you can make any good decisions to build wealth, become successful in any way. I'm aware I can't save everyone, but I am here for those who are willing to listen, achieve their goals, and become a part of the solution.